What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So when I realized that I was in a spiritual warfare with the narcissist, my intuition, it was the first thing that kicked in to show me what was going on around me, and there's an enemy amongst me, and they pose to bring me harm. Not harm in a physical way, harm in a mental way. And I took on a lot of abuse before I realized that there has to be a defense mechanism against this to protect me in the workplace. Narcissist abuse is one of the most difficult forms of abuse to prove to other people who's on the outside looking in. Because the narcissists, they have a way of covering up the wicked things that they do to other people. They have a really good way of covering it up to where other people won't detect this going on around them. So all I have is my word. And so that's just not good enough when you're in this alone, when you fighting this battle alone. So I'm speaking from a spiritual point of view. One of the most powerful defense mechanisms against narcissism abuse is prayer. But along with prayer is just the sense of knowing that what this person, what they plan to do. And it's only so much that she could do. Like, the damage that she tried to do to me is limited, being that we only work together. I mean, thank God that I'm not in a situation where I'm in a relationship or I'm married to a narcissist. So that kind of give me the leeway to look at ways to protect myself in the workplace if I'm not granted a transfer to go work at another site. So on yesterday, I spoke with someone at work, and we end up talking about the narcissist and just things that we have to deal with in the workplace, and how we just don't feel like other people really care about it. Like, where's our protection in the workplace against this type of abuse and manipulation? And so I told her my future plans on, leaving that school and go working at another one. But it just hasn't been easy because it's like the doors has constantly been shut in my face. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say because it's something, again, that's not easy to prove. And so this person, it's like God sent them to me to give me a message. And it really felt good yesterday to sit down and talk to a complete stranger about something that I haven't been able to really vent to anybody with, other than just, doing the YouTube videos. And of course I got other people that I could talk to. But sometimes you just need that good word that is coming from a different place in a spiritual way, to where like we see eye to eye on this situation. And there's no doubt about it that they know what I'm talking about and what I've been dealing with, because they went through the same thing. And so this person, they know what I'm talking about. They knew who I was talking about, because I didn't know that she had worked with the person before and she been through this. And we have similar personalities and similar characteristics, and we just talked for the longest. And I mean, we was able to just hold a really good conversation for a long time, like if we had been knowing each other. So her word of advice to me was to just be still, and just one of my favorite Bible verses, be still and know that I am God. She just say, just be still. And she say, the Spirit is telling me to tell you to just let God fight this battle, because he knows. And she say, because the enemy cannot touch you, God will not allow that. And I say, and I know that had to be confirmation, because I've always felt that in my spirit, like there's no doubt about that. And I say, but the only thing that I've been struggling with in my thoughts is, should I return back to this school when the school year start back in August, or should I, continue to look for a different school to work at? Or should I just like let it go? Stop trying to fight that battle and just let God deal with it and remain where I'm at. I say I have been thinking about that a lot. But the only thing that I look at is, what about my inner peace? Like, will I really be able to fully heal from this? I feel like my healing process from this will be a bit quicker if I didn't have to return back. If I didn't have to return back to the war zone. Like, if I don't have to keep going back there, there's no need for me to go there. It's not like I need closure. The only closure is knowing that I have the power, and it's all up to me what I choose to deal with a narcissist. So I don't need to return back there to get closure. But at the same, like, I can be around a narc as long as she's not up to no good. And I know that that's impossible. She's going to continue where she left off at back on May 23rd. She's going to pick it right back up with me as soon as she see my face again on August 5th. And this is something that I do not look forward to. However, if I absolutely have to go back there, my thing is what to do next. Because I already know the type of abuse that I'll be facing. And I don't, nobody should have to deal with that. So she was just saying, just pray about it. And I said, she said, you just got to pray for people like that. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to pray for her. I mean, that's like praying for a demon. I'm not going to pray for a demon. God turned his back on Satan. So why should I pray for him or his people? And so she said, no, I'm not saying pray for her. You already know what she's going to be doing. Nothing about her is going to change. She said, but that doesn't mean you have to change. You don't have to change the way you look at it. She said, pray for you, your protection. And that's it. And God will do the rest. She said, you just put on your whole armor of God. And I say, yeah. Now I received that. I really received that in my spirit. And I say, because I really have been struggling with what to do. Like, I think about this a lot of times throughout the day, and I shouldn't be thinking about this during the summer months, the 2 months that I don't have to deal with her. And so yeah, I just kind of came to the conclusion that if I'm not granted a transfer before the school year returns, that's all I pretty much can do. When I go back to work and have to see her again, I mean, I don't really know what's in the future. I don't know what's going to happen when I go back to work. I don't know who's going to be there. But as for now, everything is pretty much the same. We'll have, return back to seeing the same people. And I guess they planning on seeing me again in August. But as far as the narc, it's like, yeah, I can be in the same environment as her, but I just I don't look forward to dealing with that again, and I shouldn't have to. And so, just knowing that she's gonna continue to do the same thing she's been doing, that's a defense mechanism, and the most powerful protection against her is prayer. Because I know in my heart that God is not going to allow her to harm me. She can't harm me and she can't touch me. But will this help me with the healing in the long run? By just knowing that God is going to take care of it. That's one thing. But will I ever heal if I remain in the same workplace as the enemy? So we had a long talk about that yesterday, and, she said some good things that, it really felt good to me in my spirit, but that's the only thing that I still struggle with. It's just a healing process. So that's all pretty much. I just wanted to talk about that real quick in this video. So if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon.